All of this front building has been affected.
This is Abbey's school in Essex, but this term it's different. It's one of dozens in England identified as containing RAAC.
Because it's the main part, I have a lot of my classrooms in there.
The family have only just found out that her year will go back to distance learning, something she's all too familiar with.
We've had COVID, we've had strikes over the last year where they've been at home, and it's just one thing after another. When they're not in school and they've got to do remote learning, it's put on us to do that.
Because of the strike days and other things that's held us back from going to school, it's keeping us from learning things that we need to keep learning.
This school has told us they only found out the government's decision on Thursday night. 49 others in Essex are in a similar position.
The majority of those 50 schools will open as normal. There will be minimal disruption in some, but there may be some major disruption in others. We will keep online learning down to a minimum because I just want to get children back in schools for face-to-face learning.
But it's the timing that's infuriated some parents.
It's not the school's fault at all. As far as I'm concerned, it's the government that have come up days before the children start school. Bringing out all this information about RAAC is dangerous. My issue is, how long have they known this for? Why are they bringing it out days before they start school?
We've spoken to many parents who feel the same way, who've received letters like this in the last few days. It is still a small percentage of schools that have been affected, but that's still thousands of children, and they are across England. Like here in Bradford. This school is set to reopen on Monday as planned, but parents have already been warned that the disruption here won't be a short-term thing, with works to make this school building totally safe expected to continue to at least 2025. Michael Holden's 8-year-old son, Harrison, goes there.
Well, it shouldn't be like that, should it, really? I mean, because if you look at school, it looks fine, but then it's what's underneath, everything in there, what's failing.
And it might not end there. The government says it is still waiting for the results of RAAC surveys from other schools.
The vast majority of the surveys have been returned, and we have been following up with surveys. There are more to come in, so there will be some more. But what we do know from those questionnaires is the vast majority confirm there's no RAAC.
After a 6-week school break, things now feel a scramble, with term days away and children yet again in the middle of all that uncertainty. Katerina Vitozzi, Sky News.